Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Well, this is the first time I'm doing. I don't know whether anybody will watch what I'm doing right now. So I'm just here online. Ah, let me show you guys some bit of what is what the weather is like here. Hi, welcome. Uh, let me see. Can I see where? Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Hi, welcome to my live. I just wanted to do a small live video this evening uh, to talk about the video I made on, okay, that came out on Sunday, that was yesterday, and to also talk about the problems that is still happening. We're hoping that maybe very soon this problem will. If you guys can hear me, I don't know. Just hold on 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can see if anybody's chatting because I can't. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Da 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 da. Okay, let's see. Community moderation. Okay, hold on. Start a poll. No, okay. Anyway, so guys, welcome. Um, on Saturday, or sorry, a day ago, I posted a video and I talked about the situation happening in the country, the problem in Plateau State and also in Benue State. You know, like most of us who, we always say, oh, this thing should stop, why is this thing happening? The government should do something about it, which is the right thing to say. But the question I kept asking myself is, what is the problem? What is the real problem happening in those areas? And to be very honest, I don't really know, you know. And I've been thinking about it. I don't really know because the normal story or the normal thing you hear is that it is due to farmers and herders clashes. Maybe the herders go into farmers their farms and then they destroy their crops. And also sometimes you hear uh, the herders saying that they kill their cattle, so for that reason they are retaliating. Whatever the situation is, taking somebody's life is terribly, terribly, terribly wrong. Uh, the reason why I say this is because you cannot as a human, you cannot create somebody, you cannot make a life, you cannot. So why are you taking something you can't create? Why are you destroying something that you can never create? So for me, that's a big no-no, you know. And I know the federal government went there, they actually went and the president went there and was saying that they should live in peace and harmony, which is not a bad thing to say. But at the same time, what I asked was that who are you living in peace and harmony with? You have to be able to know who you're dealing with for you to be able to live in peace and harmony. But at the same time, I want to believe that they may have uh, sort of maybe leaders in different communities that can come together and talk about what the problem is and then how to solve those problems. Probably that will help uh, take care of that problem and then they may not have that kind of problem again. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not. I don't need any green screen behind me. I can't. I'm okay. So, guys, let me say this so that you guys will understand. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of live, and I'm not seeing where your conversation. It's okay. Okay, I can see now. Okay, Ayodeji Ogunnibe or something. Hi, Bigu. Hi, Ayo. You're welcome. Okay, I can see somebody's. Yeah, I can see your conversation now at the bottom. If you guys can hear me, please just let me know you can hear me because I can't even know whether you're hearing me at all. So that has been a problem. And I don't want to believe that this is something that the government need to really deal with. And I also think that maybe they need to have community policing or vigilante, people that will be armed to protect their communities so that people can just come into their places and be killing people and all those stuff. Well, the reason why that this topic was a bit heavy on my heart, why I started talking about it is because like I said in the last video, a lot of people, family members, even guys on YouTube here, my family on YouTube, were asking me, "Hi, people, I hope you're not traveling in those areas. Are you traveling to those areas? I hope you're not in those places." Because you guys know I went on this trip to the southwestern part of the country, which we have finished. I came back, rested a while, then we did a trip to just with the family. We also got back, and now I'm planning to go on another trip. The reason why I made a poll some time back was I was asking people if you are interested in the places I'm going to, if you have something, because I'm planning to go to a couple of places. I mentioned the south, the southeast, when I was also thinking about going up north, and uh, based on what some people have said, and based on the condition of our car. You guys, like I keep calling my car. Let me show you guys. See, you guys know I have a small Yaris now. This was what I was driving before. Uh, Consumed a lot of fuel and the wear and tear. Anyway, the important thing is that it was taking so much money to run this. Based now that the cost of fuel had gone so high, I decided, okay, I'm going to get a smaller car, and I made some videos trying to get that car, which you guys can see there. So after that, I decided, okay, it's time now to go somewhere, which we did that time. And now we're planning this new one. This new one is, I'm thinking about the kind of roads and the condition. Right now is the raining season. And, with the rainy season, there are loads of potholes on some of these roads. These roads are terrible. And because they are terrible, it's hard or difficult. It will be difficult for me if I'm driving this small Toyota Yaris, a 1.3-liter engine around those places, and I don't want to damage the car because we just starting. So now I'm thinking about the kind of places I will go to where the roads are relatively okay, so that I'll be able to do much. So that is what I'm thinking about, and and so we're actually right now eliminating places based on these conditions or thing I'm saying. Okay, somebody just said hi. V Fitness, Bo Grace. Thank you, V. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right. So because of that, I'm thinking about please just say hi or something. Let me see you so that I can say hi to you too. Because I don't see a few people online and I can there's only two people I've seen have said something. Anyway, basically that's the reason. And I was also thinking about how to raise funds for this trip because as you guys can see, the views on the videos we'll be making have not been spectacular. So because we're still trying to grow, a lot of these funds that we travel with those and the expenses we incur actually comes from when I'm in town. I cover events, I do uh, documentaries, I do things like that. And that's how I generate money. And when I do generate enough, I will decide to jump on the road, jump in the car and hit the road and start going. So that is how I generate money. And, okay, somebody recently was telling me that why don't I ask people who are interested in sponsoring this trip? When we talked about sponsoring the trip, I asked him, what do you mean? He said, okay, like somebody may decide, okay, I want to pay for one full tank to fuel your car, maybe one full tank, maybe it gives you a certain amount. Then in return, what I intend to do is to mention you in the video, mention what you do. If you have a business that you do, You let me know what that business is. Then in the video, I'll mention, okay, this trip is uh, partly sponsored by this person, and I'll say, okay, this is what you do. And maybe I put your logo, put your phone number. If people are interested in your kind of product, they can reach out to you. So that I'm trying to fine tune right now, and I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to see for the next 2 weeks how many people I can get into this, and if I can get quite a number of people, that'll be fantastic. Whatever I'm able to raise or get before we kick off, and that'll be fine. We'll just start this trip and we'll take you guys along. And what I'll also do is this: before the trip starts, I'm going to mention in this my community here. I'm going to write, this is where we're going to, and if you have anything you want to see in those areas or in the place we're going to, you can mention it. And if you live in those areas, it'll be nice to meet you. If you watch our videos, it'll be nice to meet you, and then maybe do one or two things with you when we're there. So that I'll do maybe a few days before I leave, and I'll maybe repeat it the other day, one day before we finally take off, so that uh um if you see it, and you, like I said, if you live in those areas, it would be nice to meet you. And even if you don't live in those areas and you have something you want to see, or something you want me to talk about, or somewhere you want me to make video of, you can mention it. Then I'll go, because I'm gonna go places. So that is the thing I'm planning to do. And if you are here right now, please let me just know you're here. Just say hi on there so I can see your name and say hello to you. Okay. I know I have a couple of people online. Hold on. I wish I can touch that. Well, it's not coming up. So I know there are a couple of people. Ayo Deji and V Fitness. I know you guys are here. Anyway, so that being said, this is just the plan. And I intend to really, really do something a bit different in this on this trip. Something slightly different from the way I did the Southwestern videos. I'm actually thinking of, there are some things anyway, you guys will see that. You guys will see. I just hope it's something you guys will be interested in. I know it's still the same traveling, showing places, trying to show people that, look, it's not all about doom and gloom everywhere. There are still people who are living their lives well, and some places you can still visit and you can still have fun. That's what we're gonna do. Those places that have chaos and all those problems will really, really stay away from those kind of places, and then we're able to do what we want to do and make you guys see the content that we have. So, guys, um, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this kind of live, and it's just impromptu. I just thought about it and said, why is it that I kind of stay away from doing live videos? It's Sometimes I tell myself, what do you want to say to the people? What do you want to say? Oh, thank you. Whoever gave us a thumbs up, thank you so much. I can see somebody gave us a thumbs up. They like the video, they like the live. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. All right. So there are so many things I want to say. Will I say I'm a shy person? No. I'm not really shy person, but when I'm not traveling and I'm just sitting in one place, I get to, ask myself, what do you want to tell people? What do you want to say? Why are you doing this live? I want to have a reason why I'm doing something, so that I can have what I'm putting out. I don't know that it makes sense to you guys. I'm sure it makes some sense to you guys too, but that's the reason why I don't do live often, and I think I should be doing, because there was a time I decided that I was going to do live, even if it's once a month. I'm going to talk to you guys. If I have some things well, maybe if I've traveled a bit, I'll talk about the trip I've done, the people I've met, what the condition is like. Maybe some of you that are from those areas, if you get to see that I'm in your area, you may decide, okay, Bigwillz, can you go check this place out? Can you check this place out and all that? Can you make a video about this and that? And I'm gonna go try to make those kind of videos so that you guys can, the end product is for you guys to be happy with the content I'm putting out, despite of the fact that I still want to make content that I like. which is one of the things I'm saying that on this trip I want to kind of change. It's the same kind of travel content, but it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try it out. It's something I love, but I've been like holding back on doing those kind of videos for a while. But after this trip to the southern part of the southwestern part of Nigeria, I've decided that this is something I want to try out now. I want to do it in my on my next trip. So it will be interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Oh, second thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. V, where are you from, Mr. Bigwillz? Okay, V, I am okay. My parents are from Edo State, born and raised in Kaduna State. I've lived all my life in the north. All my life, I'll say. The one of the times growing up, my parents decided when I was about to go to the university, they decided that we've lived all our lives in the north too much, that we should go down south and school. So I actually schooled in Epoma, went to uni in Epoma, and I'm really, really glad I did go there because going down south kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things that if you're in the north, you don't get to know, especially growing up like the way we did. There is this thing about the northern people, they are more like um, plain. I won't call it naive. I'll say they are more open-minded people, and they are. Northerners are open-minded, simple people. That was how I was. When I went to the university, a lot of people took advantage of me because I came from the north. I was so trusting. When you said something, I just believe you. I don't believe you are scheming or you're not straight. I just believe when you tell me A is A, I don't have to think. Do you understand? But being down south and after spending time down south, I realized that, oh my God, these people, you have to be very, it kind of opened my eyes to how people think. And I'm grateful that I went there and I learned that people are not exactly like you. People are always different. People can be anything. So you just be yourself and then just know how people think so that you uh, can survive. Let me use that word. All right. I was born, bred, raised all my life in Kaduna until some years back. I decided to move to Abuja because of business. Uh, I was working for some NGOs here I was doing some job for some NGOs, and going from Kaduna to Abuja every time I was always coming was tedious, was hard. So we decided why not just move to Abuja. So we did, and we moved to Abuja and we started staying in Abuja, and we still doing business with that company. But now a lot of things have slowed down, even because of the new president of the United States and the NGOs that are there are not supporting as they used to. Things have slowed down with that job. But I also used to have a studio in town here in Abuja. I used to run a photography studio. We have video section, we have photography and all that. After COVID, I decided we're still paying the rent and all that, but I realized that we were not always in the office because we're always traveling. I told myself, why the hell am I paying rent for? Let me see if this light will help. Oh, guys. I said, why the hell am I always paying rent for a place I am not really spending time or staying? So I decided, okay, instead of paying the rent, I decided I was going to leave and work from the house. And that's what I've been doing. Wow, I thought you were from Kaduna. Yeah, like I said, I was born and raised and everything. So the family house is still there. Imagine my dad came to Kaduna like way back in 1937 when he was still a kid. So imagine he married in Kaduna. They gave back to each and every one of us in the family in Kaduna. We grew up, we got married there. You can imagine, so we're all Kaduna. You know how it is. Nice to hear your life story. Yeah, V Fitness, nice to. Oh, so that has been my small life story. So now, after I started working from the house, the money, instead of putting that money in, okay. All right, if you guys are still there, I round up quickly because my inverter batteries are bad. They're not holding up as they used to, and they've not been light. for almost 24 hours now, and we've been running on the solar has been supposedly charging the batteries, but the batteries are bad. I'm supposed to replace the battery, and each battery cost about 350,000. That's still trying to use batteries. And so now that the inverter just went off, the light has gone off, and I hope the the light comes back before. Oh my God. So I know I can't stay too long right now. And thank you guys very much. It's getting dark. This would have been fantastic if this light was on here. Or rather, I can still do this, guys. Hold on. Yeah, we can still do something about this situation. Instead of just running away. Let me do this. Let's do this. Yeah. And this can still work now. All right. So that is better than nothing, actually. So um there's not been light almost all day, so almost 24 hours now, and the solar has been working. But unfortunately, like I've had these batteries now for about 9 years, 9 years, 9 years, and the batteries are bad now. So I need to change them. I spoke with the company that I got the batteries from, and they said each one is about 350,000 now. So I'm trying to put that resources together to get the batteries for the inverter. Normally, my inverter, they always run 24 because the solar works during the day and the inverter can last me the whole night, till the next day. But since the batteries are bad now, so it can't do that anymore. So that is the problem we're having right now. And tell you what, guys, if you guys know, we're supposed to be on band A. And this situation has been going on now for a couple of days that we won't have power almost all day till about 5:36 every day, and we're supposedly on band A and we're paying band A prices. And now we don't have lights anyway. That is the situation on ground. So let's see who has said anything. Can you give out your WhatsApp number? Yes, I can give out my WhatsApp number. Uh, my WhatsApp number is on my Instagram page. It's just there. If you go to Bigwillz photography on Instagram or Bigwillz picture this, my Instagram number is there. You can always chat me up. It's there. My WhatsApp number is on my Instagram page. It's just there. You can always chat me up. So because I do business, my number is always everywhere. Even on my Facebook page, Bigwillz is there. So you can always chat me. Yeah. So anyway, so that is that for now. Anyway, basically a lot of things will be coming up on this channel, which is like I told you, I'll be tweaking the way some of these videos will be because I'm trying